Washington. Democrats on Tuesday defeated an effort by Representative Kevin McCarthy, the top House Republican, to censure Representative Maxine Waters for suggesting that racial justice protesters should get more confrontational if the Derek Chauvin jury did not return a guilty verdict. In an episode designed by Republicans for maximum political advantage, Democrats stayed united in a 216-210 vote to quash Mr. McCarthy's resolution to formally rebuke Ms. Waters, a prominent black congresswoman who is a frequent target of insults by conservatives. The House vote unfolded hours before the jury found Mr. Chauvin, a white police officer, guilty of murdering George Floyd, an unarmed black man. Mr. McCarthy said Ms. Waters, 82, the chairwoman of the House Financial Services Committee, had incited violence when she rallied in Brooklyn Center, Minn. Over the weekend with demonstrators protesting the death of Daunte Wright, a black man, at the hands of a white police officer. Asked on Saturday what protesters should do if no guilty verdict were reached in the Chauvin trial, Ms. Waters said, "We've got to stay on the street, and we've got to get more active. We've got to get more confrontational. We've got to make sure that they know that we mean business." Ms. Waters, a 15-term Californian, later said she had been referring to civil rights-era demonstrations, which used tactics of civil disobedience, and Democratic leaders stood behind her. But Mr. McCarthy, who this year declined to punish Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican of Georgia, who had previously endorsed killing Speaker Nancy Pelosi, saw an opening to try to put politically vulnerable Democrats on the spot. He portrayed Ms. Waters' remarks as condoning violence and effectively dared her colleagues to back her by putting the matter to a vote, a perilous proposition given that Democrats' razor-thin margin of control in the House left almost no room for defections. Still, Democrats held together. Ms. Pelosi, also of California, told reporters on Monday that Ms. Waters had no reason to apologize for her remarks, and she could be seen whipping votes on the House floor on Tuesday. "I love my colleagues and they love me," Ms. Waters said after the vote. "I don't want to do anything to hurt them or hurt their chances for re-election. I will make sure that they are comfortable with my kind of advocacy so that we can all be sure that we can do the right thing." After the measure's defeat, Republicans lost no time in mounting the political attacks that it had been intended to feed. Mr. McCarthy issued a news release saying that Democrats had decided to stand on the side of violence instead of the law. House Republicans' campaign arm blasted out news releases to the districts of endangered Democrats claiming they had voted for violence. In a tweet on Tuesday, Mr. McCarthy called Ms.